And now about autogenic training itself. Autogenic training has been developed by Dr. Schultz, who published the first book on the subject in 1932. Dr. Schultz recognized that during hypnosis the subject experiences various feelings such as warmth and heaviness. He went on to teach practices to self-induce these feelings and consequently to self-induce self-hypnotic states. From this self-induction practice comes the name, of course, autogenic training. Autogenic in Greek means self-created, self-generated. In its practical application, autogenic training is a system of very specific auto-suggestive formulas which have the purpose to relieve tension, for stress management, and to alleviate psychosomatic disturbances, including many cases of insomnia, overweight, with formalized resolutions, I'm talking about it later, inability to concentrate, high blood pressure, constipation, skin problems, etc. Some people use autogenic training as an aid to meditation, concentration, and to keep their focus. You can also use autogenic training to create a receptive basis for very specific desires that you want to manifest. You write those down, you speak them out during this state of autogenic training. I'm going to teach you later about it. And Dr. Lindemann called those formulaized resolutions. I like this term. These resolutions can be a very decisive help for you in solving many of your challenges and in assisting you in many of your endeavors. It has helped many people, for instance, who have overweight, gross overweight. You can regard autogenic training as an inner mind machine within yourself. Therefore, its effectiveness increases enormously when you boost this practice with pulsed life energy, which is the output of an organ generator or chi generator, which I invented. And this combination means, of course, a significant advantage over the traditional methods of autogenic training, especially when the goal of the practice is developing a new outlook in life, new attitudes, and new trends that you want experience, new change, new solutions of your challenges. Also, the practice of autogenic training can cause a state of relaxation so deep that 15 minutes of training can make up for a sleepless night. Autogenic training has been used successfully in Europe by millions of people in every walk of life for more than half a century. In Europe, autogenic training is taught mostly in doctors' offices, in hospitals, retreats, and in universities. As far, I'm going back to the sleepless night, you cannot do it every night, of course. It works exceedingly well if you just have one sleepless night. I wouldn't do it 3, 4, 5 nights in a row. One of the great advantages of autogenic training is that almost anybody can learn it, except for very young children. And anybody can learn it by just reading this how-to guide, this website, and especially using the method I developed with it, combining it with a chi generator. Most importantly, autogenic training can be mastered in a relatively short period of time. Most people who practice autogenic training according to the traditional methods became proficient in it in a matter of a few weeks by practicing it 2 or 3 times daily for 5 to 10 minutes. Doesn't take very much. You will notice it as you are practicing in this course. Naturally, with the help of a chi generator or with the help of a chi card, when you attend my seminar, you can master autogenic training within a few hours rather than several weeks. This is an entirely new approach, and you'll be surprised at it. You will get some experience already by practicing here with the help of a chi generator. Also, to practice autogenic training, no physical exercise exertion is needed. The state of autogenic training is self-generated in your mind. Methods that are related to autogenic training are Couéism. Coué was a French hypnotist who developed a system where a person repeated 30 times something like day by day I'm better and better. It's related to progressive relaxation, to Zen, and to yoga. Actually, autogenic training has more in common with the practices of yoga than with progressive relaxation. Dr. Schultz developed the autogenic training in the first quarter of the 20th century, and he was drawing mainly from hypnosis and yoga. His first book, Autogenic Training, Concentrative Self-Relaxation, appeared first in 1932.